Oh yeah,
just
what
a
else are
fact.
you gonna do?
Yeah.
It's Tuesday. You got nothing better to do but to watch us watching it. Hey YouTube!
Hey.
We're back again.
Yep.
Clearly it's been weeks since we've been on because our shirts are completely the exact same as everything else.
They're getting moldy, they're falling apart. Yeah, just us in this room here forever.
Well, welcome to River City Pickups World 1-9.
Yep.
Holy crap, 1-9. This time is flying by.
Yeah, I'm pretty shocked that we've been able to keep up this pace for quite a while, and so yeah, really happy to
a lot of people always
doing
have
this.
problems keep it going. We don't seem to be having any problems.
Yeah,
I'm pretty happy with it.
Works out well.
So quick plugs, let's make this fast. We join our Facebook page, link below.
Yep. RetroCanadaX.blogspot.com, new project we're a part of.
Absolutely.
Definitely check us out, as well as you can always see a lot of featured prominent Canadian YouTubers.
Check it out on YouTube,
Yep.
or check it out on the Blogspot,
Yep.
which we'll put a link down below, and also check it out on Facebook, another link below. We'll be posting our videos consistently on Facebook, and the Blogspot will be under Nate's discretion from the Thrift Dwellers. So again, awesome, really happy to be part of that great Canadian project that seems to be going on, and I can't wait to see what happens with this. It's going to be a real good thing for us, so happy to do that. So we are just firing this off. Let's just go with this. And I'm going first, or are you going first?
I think you would go first. I took charge on the last one. So.
All right, so first one on my list. I was actually really looking for this game. It is a fighter for the Super Nintendo, so this is another quest for the SNES. And that would be Justice League. I don't know if you know much about this game. It's kind of like the predecessor to Injustice.
A little bit, yeah. Just kind of obviously superheroes fighting. I remember it being average. I remember renting it back in the day.
Storyline isn't the greatest. Basically, I can't remember the main bad guy, but he makes robot versions of all the Justice League, and you're the real Justice League going through it. You're trying to find all of your friends, so you're destroying the robots. Yeah, that's all it is. It's a little bit of fun. It's more like a Street Fighter style game. Lots of fun. I enjoyed it anyway. It was a good fighter, fun to play through, and I'm glad I have that now in the collection. Again, for the quest for the SNES. Not the greatest game. I don't mind it.
I remember this. I remember liking this a lot. I remember renting at least the Genesis version of this back in the day. I remember them being similar because I think my friend had the Super Nintendo one, which you're holding right now.
Yeah.
Pretty decent game.
The fact that you fight with your stomach is kind of weird.
That's pretty sweet, actually.
We got Chuck Rock.
Yep, Chuck Rock.
This was like a $5 purchase, a local store that we're not going to mention any names, but is going out of business, so they are dropped all their stuff down to 5 or 50% off, and I talked them down further past that. So
I'm gonna need to go check them out because I need to see at least pick up something halfway decent for a cheap price.
Absolutely, but that's my first little pickup.
Now my next couple here, I actually have to thank my girlfriend Krista. Babe, I know you're watching these, so thank you very much for these next couple of games. Pretty much I just have disc-based games today, which I think I mentioned in the past. I really kind of go for cartridge-based stuff. But you know what? If it's cheap enough, really don't mind picking up a disc-based game every now and then. Now the first two here, Splinter Cell Conviction. I've heard decent things. A buddy of mine's really big Splinter Cell fan. He actually really liked this game, so you know what? I really look forward to giving this a try.
I've never actually played any of the recent ones. I've heard it's good though.
Yeah, I've heard decent things. Now this next one here, I've heard nothing. Yeah. Well, but you know what? For $3.50, why not? Yeah, it deserves that reaction, Ed. Operation Raccoon City.
I bought it for the PS3 and brought it back. And literally the same day I bought it, within the hour I brought it back, I'm like, can I just get my money back? And they're like, no, f you. I basically had to trade it in for half the price that I paid for it an hour earlier.
A lot of people got burned with this game.
Yeah.
It kind of got hyped up pretty good, but crapped out in the end. So whatever.
It's too bad, because I was really looking forward to this one.
$3.50, I don't care. It was
$3.50,
not bad. Now next one here, I'm super happy about this one.
Price.
Oh, exactly. And for the next one here, I'm super happy to get this. I played this on the PS2. Absolutely love this game. If anyone's never heard of this, it's a Hideo Kojima game. Definitely part of his, Kojima-isms, all those little weird things. But still a pretty decent game. The Zone of the Enders HD collection.
Not bad.
Yeah, so like I said, I played this on PS2, really happy with it. So
have you tried it on this? Because I've heard it's a little buggy.
I haven't played it yet.
I've heard the HD's a little buggy. Maybe they picked it up with patches.
Well, you never know.
I'm not too sure, but I've heard it's a little buggy. I personally haven't tried it, so don't quote me on that one at all. But yeah, it's hopefully I'm hoping the best for you.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, anyway, we'll find out. Yeah. Next one here. This one I'm super stoked with.
I'm stoked that this is really cool.
Gives this game enough praise. It's not that great, but at the same time, it's not awful.
I don't think it's awful.
No, it really isn't. And I mean, for what it is, it's a fighting game on the Wii.
And I think a little bit more of an uncommon
it is
Wii
very
game.
uncommon, yeah.
Which is it's something that you and this is a tip from I don't want to call us the pros, but let's call it, what do we call it, the professors?
I think Nate calls us professors.
Yeah, okay, we'll go with the professors for this
Our
one.
lesson for the day.
Lesson for the day from the professors is pick up your Wii games now.
Yes.
Especially those rare ones, because you're going to get them for $5 to $10 for like some of the rarer ones. Not the rarest, you know.
They feel uncommon.
Rarer. Yeah, a little bit more common.
You'll see them spike up in price, but this one here, Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
Nice.
Now, you know what? The funny thing about this game, it's a one-button fighter, which sounds super weird, but when you really think of the fact that most people mash buttons anyway.
Why do you need the other ones?
Yeah, really, it doesn't. So at first I was playing this really confused, like how is this a fighting game? It really made no sense to me. And then it started to click as I actually got to the end of the boss.
It's a little bit more depth. Like it has a little bit of depth to it that you don't expect off of one button. So me personally, I only have a little bit of experience with it, but I do enjoy it.
Yeah, pretty good game. So pick it up if you can find it really cheap.
Absolutely.
So that was the next one here, Ed. I think that we're off to you next.
Okay, so this one I kind of picked up on a whim. I didn't know much about it. I knew I wanted to get it.
I've heard decent things.
Yeah, I've nothing.
It's what I've been looking for a while.
Yeah, and it wasn't too expensive, so I took a shot on it. But that's a Conquest of the Crystal Palace. Side scroller. I don't know to what extent. Yeah, Zelda 2-ish. Not a bad game from the amount that I played, because I only put it in for a little bit, but I did give it a shot. I do like it. I don't Asmic. Asmic. I'm not too familiar with them, but they developed it. It's okay.
You know what? I think those guys eventually went on to make the WCW versus NWO games on the
which are great games.
Yeah, so decent, company. Well, really all I know.
Yeah, that's more than I know. So.
Yeah, so decent company.
Happy I got this. Now here's another shameless plug that I'm going to do. One of my friends on YouTube, he doesn't have a lot of love from the community just yet. He hasn't just started, but he doesn't get his name out there too much. So this is me throwing his name out there a little bit, but this is the 8-Bit MD. One of my friends does reviews, and I'll put a little link in the description below.
I haven't heard of him, so I'm going to have to check this dude out.
Yeah, he's definitely amateur, but not bad. He's trying really hard to do high production on his videos, him and his brother, so I check them out every time they have something new. I hope you guys do too, and I'll have a link there for you to check it out.
This is pretty awesome.
Yeah, he gave me this, and I'm quite happy with it. I don't know if it's a lithograph or if it's a printing that he just made.
Either way.
But it is Mega Man bosses.
Every robot boss.
Every robot boss throughout all of them. I think it even has 9 and 10 in there. I'm not too sure. Splash Woman's in there.
Oh yeah, Splash Woman.
Yeah, Galaxy Man. So it's got quite a few of the robot bosses. I'm really happy. It's going to go up on the wall, and
awesome.
He's a really good friend of mine. Aside from the YouTube stuff, we were friends for, God, I've known him since he was 6. So I've known him for a long time, and really happy to have this in my collection. It's more of a personal thing.
Sentimental piece.
Very sentimental.
Cool. So that's pretty awesome, man. Honestly, as a Mega Man fan, I would love to have that. For my next pickups here, now pretty much unrelated, but I picked them up together, so just thought I'd show them off together. First thing here being this Super Mario Brothers comic book.
That's super cool.
I don't know anything about it. I read it a little bit. Just kind of a little bit like the cartoon series a bit. Yeah.
I'm a comic collector, and I've been trying to find anything Nintendo comic-wise, and I can barely find anything. So the fact that you found this, I'm really happy.
Yeah, for $5, you know what? I'm okay with that.
That's super cool.
First issue too, so who knows what it's worth, but for what it's worth, I enjoy it. And I picked that up with this game here. Now, I've really been enjoying the first two. I've been playing this recently and really loving it. Although, I think I mentioned to you, I do have issues with this.
You did say you have a few issues.
I do, because you know what? I love the first one. Everyone hates the first one.
I love the first one too.
Yeah.
That's what I grew up with it. Like, not grew up, but like I got it when it came out.
Yeah.
Loved it, thought it was awesome. Second one, also enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the evolution, and I do like the third.
That'd be Mass Effect 3. Now, personally myself, I'm having a bit of an issue with the ending of the game.
Did you actually beat it? You got to the ending?
Well, here's the thing. You need to build up your readiness, right? I don't have Xbox Live Gold. At the time, there was an option to download app to like play a little mini game on your phone to kind of build up your readiness, and they took it down. So
I didn't know they took it down.
I don't have really a way to build up my galactic readiness in this, so I'm just gonna finish it as is and maybe just watch the endings on YouTube. I think that's really my only option right now.
I love the gunplay in this game. This is the first one out of the 3 that I felt when you shoot somebody, it felt like you shot somebody.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's got a really
That
nice
I
like
definitely
recoil,
agree with,
and it's really good.
Oh.
And that's what I enjoyed the most about the game, is it had more of a real feel.
I
to
think
it.
my issue with it is just kind of how it streamlines the missions.
Yeah.
Like, I think mentioning like enjoying the first Mass Effect so much, that game really gave me a sense that I was exploring the galaxy.
Yeah.
In this game, it's just like, okay, select the next mission. Just
go.
Just go.
I could see that.
And it's okay. It's just it
now,
gets tiresome.
Since Mass Effect has come up, because this is probably the only time it's going to come up on our show.
Yeah.
With No Man's Sky coming out, Mass
Oh
Effect,
my God.
pay attention, because
Oh my
there's a
God,
good,
yes.
like, this is your next step. If you can pull anything remotely close to what No Man's Sky is trying to do, I think that you've got
Seamless, just galaxy exploration. Oh my God.
You've got the world at your fingertips if
No
you do this
kidding.
right. So pay attention to that game, Mass Effect, or
you know-
BioWare, because
we know you're watching us. We know you are BioWare. That's right. So next one in, your pickup of the week.
My pickup of the
And
week.
It's an amazing one.
Yeah,
Very
I don't want
jealous
to
of this.
overshadow anything that could
Yeah.
be coming up, but this is one that I've been searching for.
You know what? Let me go first, just because that deserves to cap the end of this. Okay.
It's all yours.
So I'm just gonna go really quickly. Pick this up from a coworker. She gave me a pretty decent deal on this. Only paid about $10. So you know what?
That's
for
not
what
bad
it's
for
worth,
that.
very happy with the Kirby 20th Anniversary Collection.
Very sweet.
Now, if anyone doesn't know, obviously about 2 years ago they released this collection. It has
It's like the Game Boy games.
yeah,
and,
Kirby's
Nintendo.
Dreamland 1 and 2 Adventure, Kirby Superstar, Kirby Dreamland 3, and Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards.
Very nice
For
collection.
$10, the fact I own all these games now, playable,
Very good.
very
yeah.
happy with that.
And that's not necessally a rare Wii game, it's just a
No,
good
no.
one. It's
Yeah.
just a solid good one.
Especially if you're a Kirby fan. So now, Ed, take it away, because this...
I've been trying to find a good price on this for so long.
I've been trying to find it for a long time.
And every time I find it, it's 150, 135, somewhere around there. Unbelievable price. Like, I just couldn't pay it. I found it for $80,
Yes.
and I am so happy that Sean, actually I've mentioned Sean in a previous video, he sold me the TurboGrafx Splatterhouse. So he's been hooking me. This is the second time he's hooked me up, and I mean hooked me up like really good.
Yeah.
For $80, I have got a complete collection now, or sub-series, of Gargoyle's Quest,
Yes.
and that would be Demon's Crest for the Super Nintendo. Awesome hidden gem
Yeah.
on the Super Nintendo. This game is very rarely talked about. Great platformer, awesome gameplay. I love
Really
the
great
physics. Graphics are
If
they're
you're into
testing the system.
horror-based games, definitely pick this up.
Oh, yeah,
Really
this-
cool backgrounds.
It
themes,
reminds me
yeah.
a lot of Super Castlevania 4, musically and background-wise. It's got a good feel to it. Trust me, it's a harder game to get. It is a little more expensive. So this is one of those things where the big E is okay, I think, in my opinion, because you don't want to go through shell out this much money on something like this if you don't know.
Do you really? I mean, I personally, I would have paid 80 for it. I would have been gladly happy.
80, well, yeah, 80, but the retail price I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, 80 was no problem. I just didn't want to spend the retail price on it. So really, really happy that I got that. So that's our pickup video for this one.
Yeah, that's
I have
it.
a question
Okay, what's your
for our
question?
YouTube friends and for
Good thing,
you.
because we didn't think about this.
Yeah, we didn't. I just
started the video.
This one actually helped me with this. I would like to know what your personal hidden gem is on the Super Nintendo. What you think would be the best hidden gem in your opinion?
Doesn't have to be expensive or rare or anything. It just
Cheap.
could be something no one's really heard about.
Yeah, it's not about price, it's about quality.
Yeah.
About what you think is just a great game, awesome to play through. I mean, even if you want to go with cheaper is even better, because cheaper means that it's more accessible for people to try.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess you kind of heard mine with Demon's Crest. Maxx, do you have one?
You know what? This would be kind of a strange hidden gem. I personally love this game. I've heard people crap on it, and I think you actually brought it up in a previous video, but I would say Uniracers on the SNES. I love the hell out of Uniracers. I used to rent that as a kid time and time again. Really love that game. So if you ever can find Uniracers, and it's a cheap game too, definitely pick it up. You'll definitely enjoy that thing.
So for me to choose one that isn't Demon's Crest, I'm going to go with Robotrek.
Robotrek.
It is a, let's see, I have it right here. Robo-Trek.
What's going on here?
Robo-Trek.
Okay, now I know this game. Yes.
Yeah, it's an RPG where you build a robot and he becomes your friend. It's just a really fun, good game, and the Canadian Zangief, I guess I'll throw that down in the description too, is a big fan of this game. Yeah. He was mentioning that a lot of people don't even know what this game is, and anybody he talks to about it doesn't have it. I had a copy of it. I didn't think I did. When he was talking to me at his place, and I went home and messaged him, I'm like, oh, I do have it. I forgot that I had it. So,
especially being an Enix published game, I figure at some point, you never know, that might get pretty valuable.
You never know. Yeah, right now it's not very
Definitely
expensive. So,
yeah.
really cool game. But I mean, this is great. This seems to be a nice shorter video for you guys, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, definitely so. You'll definitely be seeing another video from us very soon, within a week. Like you mentioned in previous videos, we do film a bunch of these at a time. So,
and we pump them out every. You will have them guaranteed by Tuesday afternoon. That's the plan. Sometimes they come out earlier, but
upcoming projects too. So stay tuned for those too. Actually.
Absolutely, yeah. It's not all going to be pickup videos. So just keep your eye out for those. And either way, I guess we're going to send this one out. I'm Ed.
This is Max.
And never put those controllers down.
Never.